Hey there, welcome back. Once again, we are playing Eiyuden Chronicle Rising, and we've got a lot of work to do tonight. We're going to try to finish up a couple of side quests and then hit the story quests real hard. We're about to finish we're getting closer to finishing our platinum card. That's pretty good. Oh, you fat, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, let's just switch over. We'll jump into this. We've got a lot of gameplay left. We'd like to see how far we can get tonight. I think we're actually really close to the end here. There we go. All right, what were we doing here? Oh yes, retrieving a treasure chest. I'll take all the curry powder it wants to give me. Let's try to be a little bit more careful here. We're getting slaughtered. Man, even that's not working super well. Ah, come on. Come on. Block. Block, please. There we go. Good grief. That was intensely bad. That was 100% terrible. Not anymore though. Although I probably didn't need that. We're probably not going to get into another fight. Hogan's Treasure, we've got it. This is the only quest I had, right? No, we've got lots of quests in here. Snow Peak. Rune Barrow's Hammer. We're gonna knock these out. We're gonna try to knock out all these side quests in under half an hour. That's the goal here. Okay, the hammer should be in this room somewhere. What do you think those people are up to? It should... No, it's not. That's weird. I swore I saw the exclamation point a minute ago. All right, I tried to use block instead of actually just hitting it. Good grief. Come down, give me the hammer. Give it to me. My impatience is causing some mistakes. I probably need to slow it down a little bit, hold myself together. Let's see if we can catch it. Ooh, hello. Catch an extra large salmon. Not just a regular old salmon, but an extra large one. Done! Extra large salmon caught. Let's catch one more fish while we're here. And a large catfish too. Okay. Oh, because we needed that also in the same spot. Nice. I didn't even remember that. Okay, so now we need one of these is on Snow Peak. Snow Peak right there. All right, we need like the last area. Ooh, we get to fight the boss again. I haven't fought this boss since we first fought this boss. We've kind of got him stuck here. He can't do a whole lot. Come on, we got this guy. He's pretty cool. The snow boss is pretty cool. And now he's dead. He's dead. Daniel, how's it going? Elder Gunn, hey, how are you doing? Lots of side quests done now. We've got, do we have one more? Ready to, nope, they're all ready to complete. Let's go. Time to get out of here. It didn't even take us close to the 30 minutes I had hoped we would get it done in. Good. Good to hear it. I'm a little crazy tonight. I can feel it. Oh no, I was muted. Anyway, I was just saying, how's it going? I caught it. I caught the large catfish. You did? Wow, that's amazing. Wait, no, that means I lose. I'll catch a bigger one, you'll see. Oh, 2 more to go. I caught one of those extra large salmon you were talking about. No way. You caught it? I'll not be bested by a whelp. Yes, you will. One more. Okay, Hogan is on 2nd Street. That's part of the reason I'm feeling crazy is I had my music up too loud, so I'm shouting into the microphone. I apologize for that. I do that. I have a tendency to do that. Hogan, I found it. Fantastic. More wares to adorn my walls. Here, take a stamp. You earned it. Platinum stamp done. You should be used to it after all these years. Growth pendant level 5. Oh, I think that's the one that lets me get more experience. Oh, the town's getting bigger. Now we have lion people, tiger people, and cheetah people. The pride of the town trophy earned. Also alligator people, kangaroo people. Did we see a bear person earlier? There's the molten crystal. Here's the golem plate. Next is impossible luck, which increases the drop rate to 100%. These last three are insane. Like, they're way overpowered. All attacks are critical hits. That's nuts. And then unlimited link attacks. Ridiculous. %30 experience gain. Okay, where to next? Quest. Town outskirts and the plaza. Which quest was here? It was the other way. I think I found what you were looking for. Good. This is it. Perfect. Perfectly weighted. One sure strike with this. And I'll follow up with my sword. Dual attack. Bertrand will never see it coming. Bertrand? Allow me to stamp that card for you, young lady. Poor Bertrand. Yeah, so we're on the black card now. Three rows to go. One giant hunk of ice, just like you asked. You have my thanks. I'll probably need you to fetch another one soon. Power Balm. Let's see what's in here then. Right. May 3rd. I received a clandestine letter from the Galdean Empire regarding the rune barrows, signed by a man by the name of Hurstwine. He claimed to be in the service of a Galdean lord, but neglected to name any names. He offered a hefty sum in exchange for information on the barrows and exclusive rights to excavate therein. The barrows belong to the League of Nations. The choice to sell them off to some imperial nobleman is not mine alone to make. I must report this to Mulka at once. Exclusive mining rights? Why is the Empire being so sneaky about it? I do not know. I did not know any of this. Let's read on. May 18th. I cannot understand what Mulka is thinking. He will grant New Nevaeh neither funds to rebuild nor soldiers to protect its people from monsters. Surely even he can see this is a death sentence. And he had the gall to entrust me with matters pertaining to the barrows. Some Margrave he has turned out to be. Oh, we've got it in for the Margrave. How can I alone save a town that has been abandoned by its Margrave? I fear I may no longer be in a position to resist Hurstwine's mysterious offer. I'd heard as much from the townsfolk, but what a useless Margrave he turned out to be. He just left everyone to die. Margrave Molka's behavior was certainly odd upon reflection. How could a greedy little man like him turn his nose up at the money-making potential of the Barrows? Perhaps he and this Hurstwine character were conspiring together. You think the League of Nations would throw its oar in with the Empire? What's in it for them? Right. Selling the rights means the Empire gets to keep everything. The League wouldn't like that. If he was as greedy as you say, why wouldn't he keep it all for himself? Right, exactly. What if indeed he has been promised something more valuable than that which can be found in the Barrows? For example, his own life and the survival of House Chantra. Isha, what are you saying? If I were this Hurstwine fellow's lord, I would offer Molka a chance to keep his lands free of Imperial influence should the Empire become aggressive. In exchange, Molka would be expected to turn a blind eye to anything regarding the Barrows. That alone would be enough to turn a spineless, self-serving man like Molka, and the Empire could come and go as they pleased, with no one to oppose them. The League isn't just a tool for the Empire to use and abuse, though. What right would they have? You think the Empire would start a war over one measly little ruin? No, perhaps not over one ruin. Regardless, starting a war would mean giving up their anonymity. Why expose yourself if you don't have to? We know not who this lord is, but they are close enough to the Emperor to wield his power. They must be of considerable influence, highly ranked, no doubt. Someone callous enough to manipulate Molka so readily may not care if their actions result in war. Or worse still, someone intent on sowing the seeds of disorder, someone for whom war is the goal. All right, let's keep in mind that this is your own little fantasy we're talking about here. Of course, but it would explain Molka's behavior. And if I'm right, the person behind it must be more villainous than I can even imagine. A storm may yet be approaching, a big one. You sure know a lot about politics for a kid. Right. And are you in on it? Garoo has me really worried. I told you before, my magic made it difficult to make friends. So my father bought me a great many books. The friends I knew in my books were the only friends I had. Remember, I live in a remote frontier town. Passing merchants and annual trips to the city were my only chance to add to my collection. Children's books were hard to come by. History, math, I was given a lot of awfully difficult books. Even still, I enjoyed when my father would read to me, and enjoyed learning to read myself even more. Every time I learned a new word, he'd pat my head and say something like, "You're so smart, Isha, good job." Garoo, you're not crying, are you? Of course not. Just got something in my eye. You're the one crying, mate. Nuh-uh. My eyes are just a little sweaty or something. You know, if Isha's right, why does this lord fellow want the treasure in the Barrows so badly anyway? That I do not know. But according to my father, they also want information. Is it possible they don't know what there was down there? But they must have been looking for something. Something? Something, anything. I don't know. Let's keep reading. May 23rd. Today's General Assembly could not have gone worse. My proposal to send an expedition into the Barrows was opposed fiercely by the town elders. Something about a sorcerer of legend. Shiva in particular was very vocal in his disdain for my idea. Not surprising, given what he knows about the Barrows' blessing. Even so, there's no going back now. The pact with Hurstwine has already been made. I've heard the Empire's research into magic has been progressing well. If they would just lend us their support, I'm sure we could find a way around that damn blessing. The Barrows' blessing? What could that be? Treasure? I suppose my father is my treasure. Growing up with this magic and this hair, everyone around me seemed unnerved. But my father always stood by me, even when no one else would. He told me this power was a gift from the land, encouraged me to be proud of who I was, of what I was. Now we know what they're looking for. I was right. Just like the citizens of old Nevaeh and those monsters, I'm one of that sorcerer's experiments. Wait, we don't know that yet. She's right. There's more to read. More? The next entry is about the expedition into the Barrows. May 28th. While searching the Barrows, we came upon a four-legged monster. Iron legs, no less. Except for me and Kukrit, who I believe may have escaped, the rest of the expedition team are dead. Forgive me, everyone. I'm wounded, perhaps beyond hope. Isha, I'm so sorry for leaving you alone in this cruel world. You are and will forever be my one and only treasure. I wanted to solve the mystery of these barrows and free you from their blessing once and for all. My dear, dear daughter, I pray that your life be long and rich with happiness. Isha, are you all right? If this diary is to be believed, my father is already... In that case, who have we been chasing all this time? Okay, take it easy. We don't know yet. Save your platitudes. Look, all this blood. Father, were you in the Barrows because of me? Isha, life isn't always as simple as a treasure hunt, right? There'll be hard times and harder times again. There'll be times when you just want the earth to open up and swallow you whole. So never feel bad about falling to your knees if that's where the world is pushing you. Cry till you can't cry no more. But never, and I mean never, let life break your spirit. When you're done crying, you stand up and press on, no matter what. Just like she said before. Now that sounds like an adventurer. It's important to learn about your limits and about what to train in advance and about preparation, of course. But to me, it's iron will that makes an adventurer. The unbreakable determination to press on, find the treasure, and make it out of any situation alive, no matter what. No matter what they throw at you. If you can stand up on the other side of it, then you've not lost yet. Good grief. The treasure that'll make it all worthwhile is in front of you, not behind you. So you gotta get back up. Isha, if we're ever gonna know the truth, we'll have to find whatever that was in the Barrows. But we already searched the Barrows. Father wasn't there. Take a look at this. What is that? The last page of the diary. The mayor drew this, didn't he? Father was an earnest researcher. This looks like he copied an old map of Nevaeh. And if this map is right, there's a menhir in the plaza that'll take us somewhere we haven't been yet. Menhir? In the plaza? What do you... Ah! Yep, Shiva's clock tower. Old Shiva and his old pals built that clock tower around a menhir. The people of Old Nevaeh must have done it after they sealed the sorcerer away, so that no one would ever go back to that part of the Barrows. The mayor we saw is there. I just know it. My scavenger sense is telling me so. Sense, huh? Your scavenger sense is nothing to sniff at. Mercs have it too, you know. Instincts, honed through years of experience. Okay, I believe in your scavenger sense, CJ. We should find Shiva, ask him about the clock tower and about this Barrow's blessing. Heading back to the plaza. Still nothing new, because we haven't actually finished the main quest yet. Shiva, you been hiding stuff from us?
Shiva, we would like a word, quite urgent.
Can't it wait?
It cannot. We found the mayor's diary in the barrows. I think you should give it a quick look.
Doxa, how could you be so stupid as to let the Empire make such fools of us?
Shiva, please tell me everything you know about the Barrow's blessing.
Forget about that, you hear? There's nothing anyone can do about it now anyway.
Shiva, please, tell me.
You'll wish I hadn't. In this town, every few decades, a child was born with a raw lens inside their body. These children all have azure hair, and they're all born with a natural ability for magic.
So that's why Isha can use magic.
Aye, you've got a raw lens, all right, inside you.
I knew it.
These azure-haired children are often skilled mages, but they don't get to enjoy it for long. The lens fills them with power and corrupts their bodies. They don't live to see adulthood.
No. Why? Why Isha? Why only Isha?
I'd wager it's because she's gifted, knowledgeable, but I don't know. Damn it. As far back as I can remember, the townsfolk have called this the Barrow's Blessing. Of course, the youngsters don't know of it. Only Doxa and the other elders know anything about it.
Shut up. You're wrong. You must be wrong. That's not a blessing, it's a curse.
You want me to take these lonely, suffering children, look them in the eye, and tell them they're cursed? Oh, sure, that would help.
I didn't... No,
The ancestors couldn't end it, nor could I, nor could Doxa. And have you tried everything? You've tried absolutely everything to break this curse, have you? If Doxa had any other options, he'd never have made a deal with the Galdeans, would he?
I see. So that's why Father ignored your protests and proceeded with the expedition. And you tried to keep me from the Barrows because you knew I had, well, not long left to live.
I just wanted you to live your life in peace. That's all. Can you ever forgive me, Isha? Isha, look at me. Don't listen to another word of this.
Thank you, Shiva. It would appear I have misjudged you.
Look at me. You have every right to live. Anything you're born with belongs to you. Don't let some old curse make choices about who you are. That's right. To the depths with destiny. What gives this sorcerer and his magic the right? Just wait till I get my hands on him.
The sorcerer. Magic. Wait. The sigil. Look. The sigil the mayor drew in this diary is the same as the sigil I saw in that lab down in the Barrows. The monster in the hologram got trapped in this sigil. Then the sorcerer pulled the raw lens from its body. And what? You don't think it's odd? The sorcerer was supposed to be sealed away hundreds of years ago. But still, every few decades, right here in this town, a child is born with the blessing. Even though the sorcerer has been locked away for much longer than that. You mean...
Doxa said something similar a long time ago. He didn't think that the numbers worked. Adam, how's it going? Just here long enough to say hello? I'll see everyone on Sunday. Also, 5 more work days until vacation. Congrats. That's awesome. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for stopping in.
Exactly. Isha, Shiva, there's no sorcerer down there. Just a spell that's casting itself over and over. In the vision, the old Nevaeh who fought the sorcerer wasn't alone. The sorcerer performed the transmutation spell on all of them and grew raw lenses in each of their bodies. He said as much, didn't he? The grade of the lens is determined by the amount of magical power within the subject. Exactly. Something with a lot of magical power could grow a high-grade lens if the transmutation spell was given enough time. But monsters like that don't come along every day. So instead of one big guinea pig, he tried it with many, many small ones. Exactly, Garoo, exactly. He sacrificed the old Nevaehans to try and mass-produce raw lenses. What a villain! Old Nevaehans must have been better with magic than the townsfolk around here today. That's why he was able to get several lenses at once from them. And of those people, some realized what he had done and sought revenge. His own creations turned against him. But the spell was set up so that it wouldn't work even when the sorcerer himself wasn't there. Kept going by the sigil in the drawing and that humongous lens we saw. That's why I was born this way. It makes sense, doesn't it? That's the reason for Isha's lens, the sigil under the town. So stand to reason, if we head to the ruins under the plaza and smash up that sigil, Isha's blessing might just break too. Not might, it will. It definitely will. Isha and I didn't get off on the right foot, but she's my friend. No, my treasured friend. We have to try to save her. CJ. Nothing more to say, is there? Let's get down to them barrows and bust it up. Garoo. Gramps, this clock tower used to be a menhir, didn't it? It did? Wait, I do remember the elders mentioning something about that when I was little. The clock tower was built from a massive stone that had fallen in the plaza. I knew it. Wasn't there an indent for a rune lens could fit into somewhere? That's the only way to power a menhir. You're right, I saw it myself. The stone inside the tower has a ridge just the right size for a lens to slip into. Where? It's hollow at the bottom, where the driving weight descends to ring the bell. There's no way to get in there, though. Eh? Why not? The gear that connects the driving weight to the transmitting mechanism is broken. No matter how many times I wind the drum, neither the weight nor the hands will move an inch. If we can't get that weight to move, we can't reach the hollow. I'm lost. We need to rebuild the gear to get the clock tower to work. Until it works, we can't reach them in here. Is that right? Yes. Why didn't you just say that then? All right, so let's go get a new gear made. Easier said than done. It's a big one, and it has to work with the other gears and pinions too. It's got to be exactly the same as the original. There's no one round here who could make it. Where can we find someone who can then? In the capital? That's quite a trek. Or Galdea? The Empire? The Galdean Empire has a thriving mechanical industry. Surely one of their machinists can make it. Forget it. That's even further away. Capital it is. Why can't the smithy take care of it? Tatara's good, you know. I wouldn't know about that. Well, let's go ask him. Okay. Tatara, where are you? Now look, we can upgrade some more. That's it. So much for that. Tatara, we've got an order for you. What's the matter? You didn't ship something again, did you? Thankfully, no. I do have something I really need your help with, though. Probably quicker if we just show you. Do you mind coming with us to the clock tower for a bit? Mysterious. Well, I can't say no to you guys, can I? Head back to the plaza and I'll follow you over in a few. You have my thanks. Tatara. Back to the clock tower. Via whatever's over here.
Armor Master, trophy earned. I wonder how many trophies we've got left to go. I don't think there's many. I don't think there are many. Yeah, that's more accurate to say.
Tatara!
Even Shiva's here. What's this about?
We've got something to show you, but it's in the clock tower, so come along.
Watch your step now.
So this is what the insides look like.
Oi, get a move on, will ya?
This machine room's the beating heart of the clock tower. Here you will find the gears that keep everything moving. Tatara, we need you to build us a gear that will fit into this mechanism.
Huh? You want me to make you a gear?
Oh, please, Tatara, we really need it.
But this type of work doesn't typically fall into the category of blacksmithing.
It doesn't?
Making weapons and equipment is based on forging, basically bashing metal with a hammer. This kind of intricate, finely detailed metal is made through casting, pouring molten metal into a mold. I'm afraid I've never done any casting before.
Oh.
Ah, come on. If you've seen one metal slab, you've seen them all, no?
Don't tell me about my trade, bucko. The tools needed couldn't be more different.
Which is it? Let me have a look. Interesting. I'm afraid I have absolutely no idea how this works. Looks like a headache to me. Do you still have the broken gear from before? Just over there. Chipped, but mostly intact. Might be able to make a mold after all. Gonna need a big container to melt it down, though. But I'll need... Yeah.
Tatara?
We'll take a mold of the broken gear, then melt it down and cast it anew. Might work, might not.
Oh.
But we need something else. And I'm guessing it's not easy to get. Star tears.
Star tears? Astrolacrim? You're right, Garoo. Not easy to get.
Of course it's not. What is it, anyway?
Star tears are what we call shooting stars. Tatara needs the type of steel that's taken from them.
Ah, cold iron.
It's incredibly rare.
What'd you need it for anyway? Can't you just use the broken one? Would if I could, but like I said, it's chipped. You could try looking for the chip if you want.
Can't we just make the gears out of regular iron? It's just that we don't really have a lot of time.
I wish there was more I could do, but all these gears are made of astrolacrim. If we just shoved in a gear made from something else, it'd break right away. Let's all just go look for the gear fragment, the bit that broke off. I already tore the place asunder looking for it, assuming it didn't shatter. Someone in town must have it. Who'd have thought making a simple gear would be such a pain? There's no steel stronger than astrolacrim, but best there is for parts, weapons and armor too. But it chipped when it fell over in the earthquake. Must have been brittle, poorly cast probably. You might be right about that. All the other parts are still in one piece.
So it's got a reputation, I see. Understood, Tatara. We'll get you what you need. Wait for us at your shop.
Sure. I'll have my sons and his miner pals haul these parts over. You take care now. Oh boy. We gotta go finding some stuff. We either have to go find the metal or we have to go find the piece. I'm assuming since it can make weapons and armor, we're gonna have to go find the metal.
Hi. Do you know anything about anyone who might have taken anything from around the clock tower?
I'm just a random guy standing in the middle of the street.
I'm looking for someone who might have a gear fragment.
I reckon Awamuri might know something about that.
Awamuri? Who's that?
The drunkard who lives in the plaza, even though a perfectly good tavern got built.
Oh, that guy.
I don't know why, but I have a feeling Awamuri might be able to help.
I'll go ask, thanks.
I don't know why, but maybe it was in the script. Who knows? Oh, well, he's very close. What's up, Sarita?
Have you seen Awamuri about anywhere? I've already checked the plaza.
Awamuri? Have you tried his house? I'm sure his wife Petra would know where to find him. Unless she's already killed him.
So he's married? Where's his house then?
Well into the residential district.
Thanks a lot.
Well into probably means like the interior. Prita? I think I said Petra, but it says Prita.
You're Prita, right? Is Awamuri home? Course he's not. Day in, day out, that old lout just drinks himself silly and never comes home. I'm finished with him. If I ever see him again, I'll string him up the eaves by his underwear. Oh, let's take a breath, Prita. No good, drunkard. Death's too good for him. I kinda need him alive, though, at least for now. I have something I really need to ask him, so do you have any idea where he might be? I should like to know myself. I'm guessing you've already checked the tavern. Yep, I did, and nope, he's not there. Any other ideas? Maybe he's finally sobered up then. In hiding is my guess. He knows what's in store for him when he comes back. He doesn't have the guts to step outside the town either, so he must be around somewhere. Like I said, he's probably hiding. This wasn't as helpful as I'd hoped. Okay, thanks. I'll go look for good hiding places. I'm not angry at you. If you find him, just tell him to come home, okay? And if he actually comes home, I'll string him up the eaves by his underwear. Got it. I'll let him know.
Sure. If he comes home, he's in real trouble. Well, hey, there he is. Okay, I'm in the right place. We're still one short on a fire magic vestige. He's hiding in this barrel.
Awamuri, I finally found you.
I'm sorry. Don't tell her I'm here.
If you don't want me to tell Prita where you are, answer some questions. Sound fair?
Anything. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
When the clock tower fell after the earthquake, did you see anyone take an iron-looking thing from this big, around this big from the plaza?
No. I don't know about that. It's not me.
So you didn't see anyone pick anything up?
You know, the last time I woke up in the plaza in the dead of night, I might have seen someone with something shiny.
Shiny? What did they look like?
I was half asleep. Besides, the only light was the moon. I couldn't see them clearly.
You've got to remember something. If you don't, I might just have to pay Prita a visit.
Skinny. He was skinny. And he had a feather on his head.
A feather? Like on a hat? What else?
It might have been a hat. His head was a funny shape, though. Don't remember him having a neck. It's pretty obvious who it is.
Skinny with no neck. Was he wearing a scarf by any chance? Yes, his neck looked fuzzy, all right, and I think he had something in his mouth. A pipe, perhaps? No, it was sharper than that, and pointed downward, I think. Come on, CJ, put it together, please. Ah, when he took the shiny thing, his eyes got all shiny too? I think I know who it might be. Thanks, Awamori. Don't tell Rita where I am, okay? I've got nowhere else to go. She asked me to tell you to go home, but apart from that, I'm staying out of it. She asked you to what? She said she won't be mad, so you should go home. But if I go home, she'll string you up the eaves by your underwear. Yeah. I'm not going home to that. Okay. Hi, just stay in the barrel then. We need 2nd Street. We're on the wrong end of 2nd Street. Squash? Squash, did you take a shiny thing from the plaza a while ago? You've done your research, I see. A fragment of astralacrim splintered off of a gear, so I added it to my little collection. I knew it. That's a gear fragment from the clock tower. We can't fix it without that piece. Can we have it, just as it is? Is that so? Very well. Only fair to return it. Thank you. I owe you big. I might not part with it for anyone else, CJ. Apologies for inconveniencing you. It's a good thing we made so many friends. Yeah. Am I going the right way, or did I already pass it? I think I already passed it. Yep, there you are. Tatara, I've got what you need. Nice work. I'll start the casting right away. I'll have to start the crucible, so come back in 4 or 5 days. Got it. Thanks, Tatara. 4 or 5 days? Hi, Tatara. Is the gear ready? Sure is. Not bad for my first time casting, if I do say so myself. You're my hero, Tatara. I can't thank you enough. Oh, stop. Besides, it was pretty fun to try casting. I think I can expand my services thanks to you guys. If you need anything else cast, just let me know. Will do. We've got all we need for now, but if anything comes up, we'll swing by. So, nothing new though. Shiva, the gear is ready. You little star. With this, we can finally finish renewing New Nevaeh's pride and joy. I was wrong to treat you so poorly, CJ. You're a good person. Here, take this stamp. The Minhir. Now we can finally head to the barrows beneath the town. Took long enough, didn't it? Come on, let's get the show on the road. Isha? My father made a deal with the Empire, and to put the townsfolk in danger by dragging them into the barrows, all for my sake? I've put the people of this town through so much. Can I ever make it up to them? Isha, listen. Doxa did everything he did to save his little girl. Now that little girl will have to pick up where he left off. Besides, you already have. Who else could have kept this town running like clockwork since Doxa disappeared? I shudder to think what'll become of this place without you. So if it's the town you're worried about, then go smash that sigil to bits and free yourself from this blasted blessing. Shiva, thank you.
Hey, we got a stamp. Okay. You will not be able to return to town or use signposts from this point on. Whoa. Let's go heal up first. We'll grab something to eat at the inn here, the tavern. Everybody loves some mega katsu curry. How's our bags? Can't really see our bags. Stopack, there we go. We're short one item. Storehouse. Let's throw this level 3 healing potion. Okay, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to move it into my bag. Oh well, we're going on without it. Oh, I should save. I should save before we go on. Nothing more at the bulletin board. Here we go. This has got to mean we're headed towards the very end of the game, right? This is the point of no return thing kind of tells you that. I'm glad to hear you saying nice things for a change, but do you think you could get this gear in place for us? Right away. Give me a hand, will you? It's huge. I've got it. Right then, use that pulley to drag the weights up. My arms are already ready to fall off. This one, yeah? Here we go. It's moving. The weight is rising. I should hope so, mate. It's working all right. At this rate, the weights will reach the bottom in about 4 days. Sounds about right if memory serves. We used to wind it up every 4 days or so back in the day. Didn't you say we'd have to ride the weight down to where the lens fits in? I did. Are you telling me it'll take 4 days? Maybe lucky enough to start Chronicle Sunday? Possibly. Don't be silly. There's a maintenance lever that'll take you right down. Oh, good. What are you waiting for? An invitation? Hop onto that weight and get going. Got it. Just got to pull this lever and you'll be away. Watch out, CJ. I don't want my friends to get hurt. No worries. Just a short trip down, isn't it? Ready when you are, Shiva. They're just gonna stay up here? Do I have to do the rest alone? It's here. The lens can fit in here. All right, Min here. I need to help my friend, so wakey wakey. It worked. Now to solve this little riddle. Oh, I didn't even have to do the riddle. Time to smash that sigil up good. We are going to do the last part alone. Oh, maybe not. We're all here now? Shiva? Why are you here? It must be because he was near the Min here too. This just gets better and better. Shiva, are you hurt? That took years off me. What just happened?
I should have said something, Shiva. Anyone near the min here gets pulled in through it. I didn't think.
So that's how it works, eh? Is that right? We'll have to stock up on shiny black eggs to get those years back. Hold on. Are we in the barrows? Well, I never. This is... You guys have had this place all to yourselves all this time?
He's changed his tune.
Amazing what a change in perspective can do, ain't it?
Well, it's quite striking when you see it in person.
So, what do we do about Gramps? Can't drag him along behind us, can we?
Even if we wanted to send him back, I don't see the men here around here. We can hardly leave him here. He'll have to come along.
This just gets better and better. And then, like, Gramps is like super awesome. Where this all began, quest number 30. I'm assuming it's to the right. Okay, we're at 66% of the Rune Barrow depths now. Well, 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 what have we here?
Shiva, please refrain from touching anything. Who knows what could happen? Looks a lot like the other room we saw. Another one of the sorcerer's labs?
Whoa, a raw lens. Seen better days, hasn't it? Dim, dirty. Think it's broken?
It's lost its power. Looks like it was used to power up a rune lens.
So it's just a shell? Great.
Father?
Doxa? He lived.
That humongous lens.
They really have to harness the power that this projector thing has and start making some cool holographic movies.
It worked. All those raw lenses from the monsters in the ruins, their power, it's working. Finally, through transmutation, I can turn these raw lenses into something greater. The worms that populate Nevaeh are just as worthless as the cattle that came before them, but in greater numbers. If every one of the worms were to produce a raw lens, I might have enough magical power to learn the truth of the rune barrows. If not, I'll just wait for new worms to seep in and do it all again.
What? Doxa? Her dad's kind of, like, horrible. He's doing the dance, though. It's gone. Oh, what are you doing, Doxa? Did he say he wanted a raw lens from every one of the worms?
He did, and I think I finally get it. His plan was to empower the sigil using that humongous lens, then curse the whole town with this Barrow's blessing.
That dirty no-good. You think I'm just gonna let you play me like that, do you?
It's clear now. That is not my father. Isha? That is the evil sorcerer who cursed my home, and when I find him, I'll put an end to this for good. We have to act fast. The sigil must be destroyed. Anyone who gets in our way can meet the same end. Destroy them. Destroy them all.
Whoa, that doesn't sound like Isha either. Now we're talking. Anyone tries to stop us, you leave them to me, mate.
Isha, I'm sorry. I had no idea it would end like this. You did nothing but stay true to your words, CJ. I am grateful, truly. Will you help me one last time? To finish what my father couldn't? Do you even have to ask? Let's do it, Isha.
Yes.
Let's get this done. 77%. There's got to be only like 1 or 2 rooms left. Three? Oh, here we go. That's the bandits. Who are they? Lynn's bandits. I thought you all gave up and ran away. We haven't heard from you in quite some time. I couldn't help but feel like perhaps my presence was required. That enormous lens is up ahead, is it not, Garoo? And who is he? An Imperial dog, same as me. What? I must thank you, young ladies, for assisting my compatriot. As your services are no longer required, I shall permit you to join your fallen Nevaehan brethren here among the rubble. Hurstwine, I presume? The Imperial who made a pact with my father. Is the Empire in the habit of sending rogues to cause trouble in neighboring territories now? Tax evaders, no less? I thought an empire would at least show some semblance of dignity. Have you no shame? How dare you? I don't know. Riding on coattails and taking what's not yours sure sounds imperial to me. There you go, CJ. Not big and bold enough to come get your own treasure, no. A leech is all you are. I will not be spoken to by some lowly, ore-stained street urchin. Garoo, take care of these savages at once. Nice sickle. Have your ears sealed up, Beastman? Or have you forgotten about your poor daughter? Shall you let her suffer as your late wife did? Rich enough for treachery, are we? Eliminate these gutter snipes and go fetch me that enormous lens. Me? Disobey me, and I'll take your daughter's life before her sickness has the chance. Oh, do you ever shut up? If you want to punish me, you're free to try your luck here and now. I'll have your head back to your mates in Galdea before you get anywhere near my alibi. Attack! Attack! Everybody's like, spoon. So this is a boss battle, eh? Ouch. Is he dead? That's got to be phase 1, right? There's got to be another phase. Yeah. Curse you. You're nothing. Howl all you want on the other side. What the? You can't see a thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Damn it. Did he get away? Garoo? Are you sure you want to stay here? I can't fight tooth and nail to save my own kid, just to let you and the kids here die. We'll end this together. Then I'll go get my little alibi and bring her here. It's probably alibi. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Just say the word, and you'll have a home here in New Nevaeh. My boy has another rental house you can have. Pria'll be all too happy to have a new friend. I'd hate to impose, but Alibi is sick, and the air here is so clean, and the hot springs, and I don't know how long she's got left, but I just want her to enjoy it. Her sickness can't be healed? The docs all said it's too late for that. Got a couple of years left at best. When all this is done, I was out. That was the plan. Take the money and run. But I shouldn't have lied to you. Garoo, were it not for you, we would never have made it this far. She's right. What's with you getting all guilt-ridden all of a sudden? You think you've got room for one more here, Isha? I think I'd like to stay myself. Of course. How foolish would I be to force out a friend? I never thought I'd have one, let alone two. Well, there won't be much town left for us to live in if we don't destroy that sigil, so let's go. What about me? You're our friend too. Yes. Everybody wants to be friends. Quest cleared. Main quest 31, the final battle. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna go face off with dear old dad now, aren't we? Healing potion level 5. Good, we're gonna need it. This looks like the innermost chamber. I can feel magic energy pulsing from the other side. The sigil is in there for sure. So, this is it, huh? Might want to run a last-minute gear check before we barge in. I won't be much use in there. I'll wait here. Don't keep me waiting, though. You come home now. All three of you. Home. Last-minute gear check. You can't actually upgrade your gear, but we want to make sure you have the best runes that we've got on. And Garoo. Let's give you, we have an earth rune level 3. Take that, just for fun. Garoo has become earth runes. Your ice, your fire. We can't cover everything, I guess. 100%. There's no achievement for getting 100% in here. Or if there was, we maybe get it after the fight? I don't know. Hey, fake mayor. Think you're real clever, do ya? We've got you now, and we know who you really are. No longer Doxa. Show yourself. I didn't come all this way to be ignored, mate. Isha? Stop these scoundrels. Father is trying to save the town, okay? Please, you have to trust me. Shut up. Isha, stop. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, you monster. You call me a monster? You who would murder your own father? Look upon your monstrousness. His body blooded, his bones broken. Your beloved father. He was in much worse condition when I found him, of course. You're a monster, all right. Damage this body all you want. I feel nothing. You cannot hurt me. Damn it. Ha! I'm ready, CJ. Garoo, don't hold back. So the worms have turned. Very well. It's too early to harvest you, but I'll let you entertain me for a while. Then I'll dismember each of you and pull raw lenses out of your lifeless husks. Yeah! Time to take on the big bad. Oh, he can fly. Of course he can. Oh, ouch. I don't know what that's going to do, but I don't know if I want to be here when it does it. Oh, I didn't manage to do the second jump out of the way. Phase 1 is almost over already. Oh, I didn't make it again. All right. I'm assuming there is at least 2, if not 3 phases in this fight. Gah. Haha. Father, I have avenged you. Because we still haven't fought him with the power of the giant lens yet. Isha. Just now realized the boss HP is at the bottom. It is an odd choice for them to put it at the bottom. Most games would have that across the top, right? There's life in him yet. How fun. I haven't enjoyed myself this much in 300 years. What's happening? His power is increasing exponentially. You animals have freed me of my physical form, so now I can be so much more. I never imagined a simple soul extraction could give me so much power. Gather my failed experiments. Those who died here needlessly, come to me and feed my power. Now I'm a big, ugly blob in the middle of the screen. Oh no, it's got lots of arms. He's massive. Nah. Twist my limbs and spill my guts all you want. I cannot die. Wouldn't you rather join me? Never! I will never join you! All right, we got some platforms. Okay, I'm not hurting him. Maybe while he's down here. Nope, that's not gonna hit him either. Oh, he's weak up there.
Aha! I see now. We can only hit him when he comes out. Oh, no. I'm petrified. We are kind of, that is breaking his shield. Okay, so that will stop the things, just not as well as I'd like. We got some level 4 potions here. Adds firepower plus 50%. I don't know that matters. Attack up 50%. Did we break his shield, or is that him? That's him. This treasure I've found, trophy earned. I thought we just broke the shield. Oh no, maybe we got one more phase.
Fools, you are but worms. I'll... Even if you defeat me, the sigil will live on. The spell will continue. Anyone who dares set foot in Nevaeh will be but fodder for my ambitions. Just die. Isha, now! Be gone! Be gone! My time is up! This is the end!
Is that really the end? Like, did we just finish the game out of nowhere?
The sigil. It won't stop. Stop. It's no use. What can we do? The rune lens. We'll have to destroy it. It's powering the sigil. But that's what you came here for. You need a treasure to take home.
Nah, she is home now.
I already got what I came here for. You, Garoo, the townsfolk, New Nevaeh is my treasure and my home. And there ain't no bigger treasure than that. Isha, Garoo, you with me?
Been contemplating firing it up if I can ever log out of the it was pretty good, and it doesn't take long. It took me a lot longer to play than it would take you. You know, when you stop and talk to people and you read all the dialogue out loud and all that, it takes so much longer. You probably could finish this game in half the time it took me.
CJ, till the end, mate. Full power.
Everybody is rying.
Some weeks later. Do you think Garoo was able to get to Alibi in time?
No, 20 hours is not bad.
Can you believe he just ran off without as much as a word? Didn't even tell me where the treasure was. What kind of treasure hunter just leaves their partner high and dry? Calm down. The most important thing is that both he and Alibi return safe. Of course they will. Just watch, you'll see. Oh, I meant to ask, but how are you doing? Well, destroying the sigil didn't do much about the raw lens inside me. Upon inspection from various sources, it's become attached to several vital organs, too dangerous to remove. Right. I know not when this lens will choose to end my life, but until it does, I intend to be the best mayor I can possibly be. That settles it. I've got my next mission. You and me, are gonna find a way to get rid of that raw lens. Now that the town's budget books are nice and balanced again, Gokto and Shiva can take care of that stuff. There ain't no treasure I can't find, so leave it to me. We'll cure poor little Alibi and find a way to deal with that lens. Scavenger's honor. You with me? Time spent with friends is to be treasured, I suppose. And I would like to see some more of the world. I'm with you, CJ. But I'll find what I need myself. I can't rely on you for everything. Whatever you say. How we doing, ladies? Miss Mayor, I got a question, if you don't mind. Merchant swung by earlier to deliver a letter. I ain't never heard of no one by the name of Crown Jewel, though. You got any idea who that might be? Shh, not so loud. What in Don't tell me CJ is short for Crown Jewel? Well, So what if it is? Excuse me. It's suitable for a scavenger, yes. Very shiny. It's not a name I'm likely to forget, that's for sure. Our little crown jewel. Not a word to Garoo. You got that? Or I'll kill the both of you. Of course. Not like I can do much about it. My family names all their kids after treasures, if you must know. That explains the sender's name being Gold Digger, I suppose. Crown Jewel gets a letter from Gold Digger. For a spell, I thought the young'uns were playing a prank on me. Gold Digger? My dad. I sent him a letter along with my stamp card. Told him the stamp card was the treasure I'd found on my rite of passage. I guess this is a reply. To my lovely Crown Jewel. First things first. I owe you an apology. That raw lens I said I found on my rite of passage? It's a fake. We've had in the family for years. It's a what? Don't be too angry about it. The rite's not really about treasure in that sense. It's about learning what's important to you. In my case, the treasure I found was your mom, and then you, the gift that kept on giving. From what I read in your letters, seems like you've done pretty well yourself. You've made your old dad proud, sweetheart. Whenever you feel like coming home, we'll be right here. No matter how far this world takes you, you'll always be my pride and joy, my priceless treasure. Lots of love, Gold Digger. There we go. That's the end of the game. I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. It had a good sense of humor. It was fun to play. It was short and whimsical. Just good all around. Unless, like we said last night, if you don't like side quests, if you don't like fetch quests, it's not a game for you. Because it is literally run out, kill 10 rats, come back.
These are names I could probably actually pronounce. Sometimes I watch these and I hope that I'll see somebody I know one day. It happens every once in a while, but not often. And of course, these people are all in other countries, so probably not going to know any of them. External services. Oh, the localization teams. There's actually some interesting stuff going on in the background if we were paying attention. I wasn't for most of it, but there were a few little things going on back there. Oh, what? So you failed to secure the primal rune lens. I can offer only my apologies, mighty ducks. We have secured rune lenses and raw lenses, but the largest one, the supposed primal lens, has been destroyed. In addition, the room in which the lens was found appears to have caved in as a result of the power released in the sigil's destruction. It would appear that we underestimated the adventurers, or at least some of them. I take full responsibility. The fault lies with me. I expected too much of you. If I may. You may not. My lord, Hurstwine? You obey me, not your own selfish whims. Leave. This world is not the one I want, but it will be. Critical mastery received. Impossible luck received. Post-game data will be created. By loading this data, you can replay the game from just before the final battle. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. That's it. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough of Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. On Sunday, we will begin the real playthrough, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. It should be a good time. I hope to see you then. Until next time, stay sharp and be excellent to each other.